Trump is a piece of shit. That's what I remember thinking. 2015, 2016, I remember hearing him say, with the little clip that they had, that all Mexicans are rapists. And I remember thinking to myself, man, that is a really racist thing to say. I can't believe that. Everybody wasn't called racist at that point. So then I went to try and find the video. It was difficult to find. That's the first thing I realized. I was like, man, I can't find this video. So I had to go to like a different website, a different search browser. Then I finally found the video. And I realized that that's not what he was saying at all. And that 4 to 5 media outlets that I had looked at all said that that's exactly what he said and that's what he meant. And that got me going, what the hell? Why would they lie about something that was this, offensive? And so then I got frustrated and I started looking into everything. The Mexicans are rapists thing. He was talking about the cartel that's bringing people across the border. A lot of time for payment, what they'll do is they'll say, we get to rape you along the journey, or we get to have sex with you. It's like 70% of a chance that you'll get raped on your journey. So he wasn't wrong. He was talking about that. And then I was like, well, what else are they saying? But for other people, they're like, well, no, that's just what happened. Trump called Mexicans rapists. All Mexicans are rapists. That's a truth that I have now. It's a block in my understanding. So then the next thing happens, Russia collusion. Oh, he didn't win the presidency the right way. Another block. Boom. CNN talks about it all day long, every day, right? Turns out that's not true. I probably spent somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 hours looking into all of it. But it took me a long time to be able to go, oh my God, they're lying. And nobody has that amount of time. And so what was the next thing? He doesn't like black people. Okay. So then I just kept going on these blocks and going, what really happened? What's the truth? And I consistently kept coming to the same conclusion, that one particular narrative is lying about everything. And it started to frustrate me to the point where I became somebody who had to start talking about it out loud. And so I slowly began looking into the building blocks of everything we've been told. Some are lies on the conservative side, some are lies on the liberal side, but mostly right now, there's a lot of lies on the liberal side. And now the large corporations are connected with the DNC, with Hollywood. Just think on this for a second with me. Antifa, BLM, Hollywood, China, NFL, NBA, MLB, Amazon, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. They all have the same exact belief system with the Democrats. They all push the same things. That's dangerous. I want free thinking to be allowed and to be good. So if you haven't decided where you're at politically, that's good. But if you have decided, double check everything that you've believed so far. And you'll end up where I'm at, which is going, I hate liars, and I'm going to make you all feel stupid.
People of Earth, please pay attention to this dire message. We are all under attack as we speak. All of the most recent major life-changing global disasters, tragedies, act of God events, and/or social uprisings are all a part of this attack. They are all a part of the very real elite globalist worldwide coup, currently underway, that is meant to usher in the New World Order takeover, all taking place after the Great Reset, aka the theft of all of our property and our rights. People, open your ears and please hear me out. Please. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these people are manufacturing all of these acts of God that are happening, but they sure are creating a lot of them. Yet that's not even the main problem. The main problem is that they are ultimately utilizing our struggles during all of these disastrous events to gain power and influence by taking advantage of our need to feel safe, able, and/or accepted, while eliminating more and more of our unalienable God-given liberties. Through the theft of our rights, we have to enjoy them. They do this by acting falsely charitable to achieve their own means of control through strategic philanthropy. Pay attention during these events. The big picture is what you need to see. It's all been right there in our faces. Their motives have been placed purposefully right under our noses. Where one clue of this, lesser magic, programming, as they call it, can be as subtle as a naturally occurring and widespread childhood aspiration found in a hit song by Tears for Fears. I mean, is it so hard to believe that everybody wants to rule the world? Is it any harder to believe that any globalist's main goal would be exactly that? So just know that the levels of programming run so deeply that they know no limits. They are constantly and repeatedly penetrating our psyche at every turn. From Disney to Dexter, it's a relentless daily psychological bombardment that slowly, over time and through repetition, has, and is, gently chipping away ever so slightly, at our ability to basically care about what right or wrong is, but not chipping away at what our ability to discern what right from wrong is. The deeper you get caught into their trap, the easier it is for them to get you to abide by, and obey, their agenda and its false narratives. It's just like what an abusive pimp or trafficker does to their victims. We are all being finessed and groomed to do their satanic bidding and give up all of our hard-earned money, our rights, our property, our faiths, our freedoms, our children, our livelihoods, our self-respect and those virtues we hold nearest and dearest to our hearts. All in the name of their false concern for our safety or best interests. To these corporate thugs we are nothing but goyim, cattle, sheeple, and or low-life useless eaters. So just shut the fuck up and take a big look. Look at how their mind-numbing vaccines are being forced upon us all as we speak. Do you even know how dangerous it is to mess with your own mRNA? Do you even know what they can do or what is possible when they manipulate the programming of the production of our own DNA sequences? Did you know that they can tweak our RNA to produce new DNA that assigns certain specific radio frequencies to certain cell populations found in all of our different vital organs, and that this could give them the ability to have complete and ultimate control over our vital organs and their functions via specific 5G transmissions? This is not good at all, people. This is especially not good coming from these lying, satanic, filthy rich, eccentric, perverted baby-raping global elitists. They are literally no different than the worst of any type of low-life scumbag, except for the level of hugely under-deserving massive wealth that they hold. This obviously lends to them a way different level of sophistication to be used in seducing our asses to be raped with the most painless forms of lube that they can possibly concoct. Just to get you, to force you, into believing that their way is what is best for all. That's because they control nearly all of the means of or ways of informing the masses through the biggest and most important facet of their ability to achieve their sinister goals, which is the major network news media and all of Hollywood, aka Pedowood. It's like they're saying, let us keep fucking you in your ass while you let our friends and other random people you don't know, and their friends as well, do the same, all while we, the elite, get to collect the money paid for use of your ass because, well, it's actually just another one of the many asses we control and own all over the planet because these stupid sheeple unknowingly volunteered to agree to allow us to do so through either a verbal contract, a party-satisfied action-based contract like accepting our terms and conditions just to use our app, or a written contract they all knowingly agreed to be a party to just to use the free social media software we offer. Muahahaha. Dumbasses. This elite globalist cabal want you and I to ignore our gut feelings and accept our daily brain raping too. So never stop ignoring your gut feelings, it will only make things that much more worse when the truth needs accepting. Please Google this. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. If you can't get what I am saying after watching one video about this, please just go and kill yourself because you are in our way. Shit. Please try to think about what I am saying to you. WHO, do you blame directly for acts of God? Mass immigration? Overpopulation? Diseases? Pandemics? Well, duh. Nobody, because there is no one person responsible. Think about what I just said. No, really, think about what I just said and know that the elite are now using lies backed by the crackpot scientists whose salaries they pay to create all kinds of bullshit data used to control you and I. And they are doing it right now, right down the street from all of us as we speak. They are controlling you on every topic or mass world issue I just mentioned. How do you not see it? The elite are actively creating states of emergency all over the globe for their corporations to magically then meet the needs that our social consensus and fear have unwittingly demanded. Wake up. Wake the fuck up, people, now. Why? Well, because some of these states of emergency supposedly caused by acts of God are nothing of the sort and have been manufactured to appear as such. These acts have killed millions, and they will continue to kill millions more if we don't create our own storm and literally and physically trample and stomp out all parts and pieces involved in this global coup. This has all been carefully orchestrated and administered by the elite global cabal of deep state Democrat Party leaders, players, and their pawns who are all working together to bring their new world order plans to fruition. Awaken your rational thought processes up, people, and see that we need as many people as possible to stand together with us in our mission. These countless tyrannical and truly treasonous acts fueled by greed, glamour, and feelings of imperial grandeur must be eliminated ASAP. Like yesterday. Would you rather beg for your life or stand and fight to defend it? The choice is yours, but the time to choose is right now, or I promise you that it will be delayed. I promise you that it will be delayed. I promise you that it will be delayed.